Alright, so you guys are looking at the pieces of the Smart Lens 2-in-1 lens from usbfever, and this review is sponsored by usbfever.com, so check them out. Links and stuff will be in the description box down below. And so you see the parts right here. Here we have the macro lens, the wide angle lens, the protective cap for the front piece, and the magnetic, that's it, magnetic back that you do put on the back right here, and you have a little carrying case. These two do screw together, and you will see that in a bit. So I'm going to demonstrate these two lenses, and then going to tell you the pros and cons, and moving right along. Here we have the macro lens. So I'm going to show you right here. Macro lens is actually to look up close to something and you really cannot see anything. So I'm going to place the lens on, and then it's going to be blurry. Oops, I dropped it on the ground. Ow, and I hit my head. Okay, so right here, hopefully that is on all the way, and you're going to see it's blurry until I get kind of close with this. And right there you can actually see the spots where a machine put the ink on the skin that I have on my iPod. It's pretty neat, and you really cannot see it if I don't have the lens on. Like right here, it's just blurry. You really cannot even focus that. Alright, so next thing, we have the wide angle lens, which I'm going to screw the macro lens on because you need that piece here, like so. And I dropped that too. And okay, so you can see right here that the iPod takes up a lot of the screen, and if I place this on, it takes up like probably it actually says on there 0.68 times wider, so it does zoom out the lens, you know, quite a bit. And you can see right there, and one more time. Alright, so cons. First off is there is these washers on there with a sticky piece on the bottom that you can put on your device if it's not sticky or magnetic, and kinda you can see it on there right there. And so the con is that a lot of things may not be magnetic, but that's how you get it on there. But the real problem is that these can come off pretty easily, so if I do place this on, I have to slide it off because it might pull it off. Like on here, on my camera, it probably will pull it off. And another thing is, because there's a washer on it, it does kind of cut off some of my camera, so I have to zoom in like a few times, probably 3 times, or twice, like 2 zoom ins. You really cannot see me zooming because my camera doesn't zoom, but I do have to zoom in like probably like to 1.6 times to actually get the black pieces, because that's what the washer covers up around it. Another thing is that this does not work for all lenses. Maybe they have different sizes, but not sure. So that's kind of a con, because it does work for my camera, kinda. And you know, you can see it's kind of small, the back right there. So some of the like camcorders and stuff probably will not fit this. Another thing is that my camera is retractable, like it has a retractable lens, and a lot of cameras nowadays does that. So it doesn't really, you know, I have to take off the washer to actually turn off my camera, because the lens does not retract all the way if I don't take the washer off, so that's another problem. And let me put this in the screen so you have something to look at. Another thing is, what was it? You know, you only get 2 of these, so once the stickiness wears off, then you're not really gonna have something to put it on. And so, like, I take off the camera one, and then, or the one on my camera, and put it back on this little thing. It did not come with this. I actually lost the piece it came with. so I just use a sticker part. That's a problem because it's getting less sticky, so I do have to slide off the lens. You know, put it on and then I have to slide it off, or it might pull it off. That's another con. Alright, so moving on to pros. Pretty inexpensive for something that's pretty much professional quality, as it says, and it is pretty nice. Like, you don't really get a lot of macro from like your phone camera, or like kind of the cheaper camera, the digital cameras like mine. It doesn't really have macro, but with this lens down here you can actually get macro for only, like, this product does cost $16.99. It's not that much to have a little more quality in your like pictures. Like, you're looking at something like a microfiber, and then you can actually see the little fibers, and that's a pretty neat thing. And another thing is it's very convenient. It's very small, and you know, some people might have trouble with that because their hands might be big or they lose stuff easily. Another thing, it is very portable. You can just like put it together like this. Your lens won't get scratched, and you have a little thing like you want to hook to your keychain or something. Put in your pocket. It's right there, ready to go. That's a pretty nice thing. And those are just a few of the pros and cons. And this has been the review of the Smart Lens 2-in-1 from usbfever. Check them out. Links and stuff will be in the description box down below once again. And I'd like to thank him real quick for sending this out to me. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Bye.